Well, again, the Lord led me to go to Japan. That Japan was someplace that we should begin to broadcast from the Christian Broadcasting Network. Um, we went over to Japan and saw the Dentsu agency, which is the biggest agency in Japan. And they said, look, if you want to reach the Japanese people, you've got to present cartoons because that is the easiest to understand, you know. So we said, okay. And they then, along with the Tatsunute agency in Japan, came up with a concept of the Bible. What we wanted to do was to teach the Bible to the Japanese people. And so the thought was a mystery book. It was called Superbook. And there were two little children, and the two little children went up into the attic of this weird inventor relative of theirs, and they found this magical book, and they opened the book, and then they went back in time to the, you know, the whatever, the Garden of Eden, or the wall falling down, and so forth and so on. And we dramatized each of those things, and the Japanese did the animation, and we were able to do that. And then we moved it from the Old Testament into the New Testament, and this series was called The Flying House. So we had Superbook and Flying House, and we did 104 episodes in Japan to very large audiences. They were very highly appreciative. Subsequent to that time, we've shown those things to easy 600 million people around the world. We've shown them in Hong Kong. We had the #1 rating. We showed them in Great Britain. I think it took the #1 spot on Sunday morning in Great Britain. We've shown them in India. We've shown them, you name it, all over the world. They've been extremely well received because there's just such fun things, and they're wonderful stories, and they have important messages. Well, that showed us that animation was the way to go, and subsequent to that, we have, at CBN, have become what we believe is the world's largest producer of Christian children's animation. We've worked with animating companies in Shanghai. We've worked with animation companies, I believe, in Taiwan and in the Philippines, etc., to get some very good shows. We've had holiday specials, particularly Micah's Christmas Treasure and things like that. And now we've got one called Storyteller Cafe that I'm not sure where we're shooting that. It may be domestic. We have a whole department now here at CBN focused on animation, and as you say, they're getting awards. There's some excellent work being done.